When is Dakota Ditcheva going to the UFC?
I think people now, with me beating Tyler Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of, so it's got to be something more.
Women want to be equal. And believe me when I tell you, women have proved here that they are equal. They have absolutely proven themselves, and people love the women's fights. These women become big stars.
You could be the face of women's MMA. You're on that path. It's there.
Just scare me a little bit, you know, that people are putting all this faith in me. Although I know I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to be the face of female MMA. I know that's one of my goals, you know, to inspire and things like that. And I want to be the best, but it can be daunting at times.
Stop everything, because Dana White just sent a deadly warning to Valentina Shevchenko. And the name he mentioned, Dakota Fcking Ditcheva. Dana didn't hold back. He didn't sugarcoat it. He didn't protect the legend. He looked straight into the camera and said, "She's a monster coming to the UFC. She'll fucking kill you. She's the best striker we've seen in years." Ladies and gentlemen, this is the most dangerous statement Dana White has ever made about a women's flyweight, and he aimed it directly at the greatest flyweight in UFC history, Valentina "Bullet" Shevchenko.
Right hand there from Dakota. Rips to the body by Ditcheva. Right back. Oh, big knees. She's in trouble. That's the end. This is in big trouble.
Potentially, she's hammering away. Referee was looking closely at Lisa Malden. Looked for a moment like she was going to be finished. But no quick in this woman. Another knee to the midsection. Left hand coming down from the top. Bite. Ditcheva asked her to stand back up. More body shots. This one.
Oh, head kick. It's it. Oh my God. Oh
Valentina Shevchenko!
I mean, that was a perfectly placed hit.
Why would Dana White, the UFC president, the man who protected Valentina's legacy for nearly a decade, suddenly throw a threat at her? Because Dakota Ditcheva is no longer the next big thing. She's the incoming problem Valentina can't avoid. Youngest PFL champion ever, 15-0, undefeated 12 knockouts. PFL World Champion, 2024 $1 million tournament winner, first British female MMA world champion. Former Muay Thai gold medalist Dakota didn't arrive in MMA. She invaded it. At only 25 years old, she's already being called Valentina 2.0, but with more power, the British Bullet, the striker sent from hell. And Dana White knows exactly what's coming.
You feel right now, looking at the two people who are fighting for their belt, you could beat them right now. Alexa Grasso, Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah, I think I could. Yeah, I definitely think I'd be up there.
Clips Dakota Ditcheva has been very clear about one thing. She respects Valentina. She admires Valentina, but she believes she can beat Valentina, and she keeps repeating it. Dakota said it again in 2025. If Valentina wants the smoke, I'm ready. I'm a better striker than her now. This isn't trash talk. This is warning fire, and Dana White. He agrees.
Come here. Yeah, get good. There.
Dakota Ditcheva is not hype. She's not a TikTok fighter. She's not a padded record rookie. She is the most terrifying striker outside the UFC. Her resume looks like it was written by a hitman. Body shot TKO on Tyler Santos. Knockouts across Europe. Knockouts across Africa. Knockouts across America. 12 finishes in 15 fights. Broke her hand, beating Sumiko Inaba, and still won. Even her setbacks turned her into a problem. In 2025, after she broke her hand, she still signed a monster new deal with PFL, because organizations know wherever Dakota goes, headlines follow, hype follows, violence follows, and the UFC wants that violence inside their cage.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, head kick. It's it. Oh my God.
Valentina Shevchenko! With a huge highlight.
Valentina Shevchenko, the Bullet, the most technical female striker in MMA history, the queen of precision, the master of distance, the ice-cold killer with belts, legacy, and worldwide respect, two-time and current UFC flyweight champion, 25-4 and 1 record 1 pound-for-pound woman in the UFC, 2024, former Muay Thai world champion, scheduled to fight Zhang Weili at UFC 322. Valentina is still at the top, still powerful, still dangerous. But Dana White didn't send a warning by accident. Dakota Ditcheva is not like the challengers Valentina has seen before. Erin Blanchfield, grappler. Alexa, Grasso, counterpuncher. Jennifer Maia, decision machine. Tayla Santos, tie-up specialist. But Dakota, she is the purest striking threat in women's MMA since Valentina herself. And Dana knows that.
When is Dakota Ditcheva going to the UFC?
I think people now, with me beating Tayla Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of, so it's got to be something more.
Women want to be equal. And believe me when I tell you, women have proved here that they are equal. They have absolutely proven themselves, and people love the women's fights. These women become big stars.
You could be the face of women's MMA. You're on that path. It's there.
Just scare me a little bit, you know, that people are putting all this faith in me, although I know I'm going to do that anyway. I'm going to be the face of female MMA. I know that's one of my goals, you know, to inspire and things like that, and I want to be the best, but it can be daunting at times.
When Dana White calls someone a monster, he means someone who ends careers. Dakota Ditcheva is that monster. She's 25 years old and already a world champion, a knockout machine, a Muay Thai assassin, a $1 million winner, a future superstar, a nightmare matchup for anyone at 125. And she has repeatedly said, Valentina is the fight I want, but I'm not coming to pay respect. I'm coming to take everything she ever built. The moment Dakota steps into the UFC, she becomes the most dangerous striker Valentina has faced in decades. That's why Dana White sent the warning. That's why fighters are nervous. That's why fans are arguing. Let's break this down. Dakota Ditcheva, long sharp, Muay Thai, vicious body shots, faster hands, more aggressive, taller, younger, hungrier, walk forward pressure, 12 knockouts. Valentina Shevchenko, experienced, precise counter-striking queen, big fight specialist, legendary timing, 30 professional MMA fights. The question becomes, can timing beat youth? Can experience beat power? Can Valentina's composure survive Dakota's chaos? Dana White doesn't think so. That's why he said, she's a monster coming into the UFC. She'll fucking kill you. He didn't say challenger. He didn't say prospect. He said monster Dakota. Ditcheva is coming. She's healed. She's signed. She's training. She's waiting for the call. And Dana White just sent a message across MMA, Valentina, be ready. Because when Dakota Ditcheva enters the UFC, the division won't survive the same way. The rankings won't survive the same way. And the era of the bullet could be over Dakota. Dangerous Ditcheva or Valentina. Bullet Shevchenko. Youth versus experience, power versus precision, violence versus legacy. Comment below who you got.
Come on in. We're ready.
When is Dakota Ditcheva going to the UFC?
I think people now, with me beating Tayla Santos, they want to see like what else I'm capable of, so it's got to be something more.
Women want to be equal. And believe me when I tell you, women have proved here that they are equal. They have absolutely proven themselves.
It's official, Ronda Rousey is back and the MMA world just lost its mind. Dana White has finally confirmed that the former UFC queen is training again, and this time her target is none other than the undefeated Dakota Ditcheva, the new face of women's MMA.
It feels okay. Okay. Contraction. Yes. Oh my lord.
His body has taken a and now Dakota already severely sweat effort there. Valentina needs to square up and close. For the sake of fighter safety,
this isn't just a comeback. This is the biggest generational clash in women's MMA history. The legend versus the rising killer. And if you thought Ronda was done, think again.
Come here. Yeah.
After years of silence, Ronda Rousey just made it official. She's coming back to the UFC. According to Dana White, Ronda's been in the gym looking freaking ripped, and he says, quote, "I don't know what she's planning, but she's training like a maniac again." And that alone sent the internet into meltdown.
Ready? You ready? Let's get it on. Here we go. Tonight's fight clock. Wow, right down. Look at that. Oh, man. Tonight's fight clock brought to you by Bud Light, Joe. Put the fifth for whatever happens. Ronda wants to make it happen quickly. She gave There's the arm. It is all over.
Ronda Rousey, the woman who built women's MMA, who turned the UFC into a global stage, is now looking for one last legacy fight. But here's the catch. There's only one name that makes sense for her return: Dakota Ditcheva.
Santos is in big trouble. She's in big trouble. Dakota Ditcheva to the body again for a championship.
Dakota Ditcheva, 15-0, the PFL Flyweight World Champion, a 3-time Muay Thai World Champion turned MMA superstar. She's fast, ruthless, and absolutely clinical. Every opponent who stood across from her has left broken. She's not just winning, she's annihilating. And when she heard whispers about Ronda's return, she didn't hesitate. Dakota said it herself. If Ronda wants smoke, she can have it. I'm not scared of any legend. That line alone broke MMA Twitter. Now, here's where things get wild. Dana White and Ronda Rousey were recently spotted inside the UFC headquarters together. Sources close to the UFC say that this wasn't a friendly catch-up. It was business. And if rumors are true, the UFC is already exploring a Rousey versus Ditcheva crossover super fight, a historic clash between the PFL's 15-0 champion and the original armbar queen.
Sprinkle on by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh,
Bishop in trouble.
And that doesn't. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Imagine the storyline. The pioneer who started it all versus the undefeated prodigy who could end her legacy. Ronda's judo and arm bars versus Dakota's Muay Thai and speed experience versus evolution.
Sprinkle on by TKO or KO. I will tell you, the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh,
Bishop in trouble.
And that doesn't. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
Fans are completely divided. Half are saying Ronda's comeback is iconic, the other half, they think Dakota will retire her for good. Some fans even wrote Ronda paved the way, but Dakota will bury the era, while others say the queen is back to reclaim her throne. And when Dana White said, "You guys have no idea what's coming for Dakota," that only added gasoline to the fire. Because if the UFC truly brings Ronda back and books her against Dakota Ditcheva, this could be the biggest women's MMA fight in history. So what do you think? Can Ronda Rousey make one more miracle run? Or will Dakota Ditcheva, the 15-0 British assassin, end the legend's comeback before it begins? Drop your predictions below, hit like and subscribe, because this rivalry might just change MMA forever.
This girl is super green. She turned 20 2 months ago. She's really talented. She's got a ton of heart.
Dana White just dropped the most fucking brutal warning of the year, and it's aimed straight at Dakota Ditcheva. Forget respect. Forget hype. Dana just declared that Julieta Martinez, a 20-year-old savage, is the future of the UFC, and she's here to kill Dakota's hype in cold blood. Dana White didn't hold back when talking about Julieta Martinez. He said, "This girl is super green. She just turned 22 months ago. She's very talented. She's a killer. She's hungry. And she'll finish Dakota Ditcheva's hype." And make no mistake, when the UFC boss says that it's not just hype, it's a death sentence for Dakota's momentum.
This girl is super green. She turned 20 2 months ago. She's really talented.
Julieta Martinez may be young, but Dana sees something special. He flat out said she's talented. She's got a ton of heart. She's not just another rookie. This is a killer who's been fighting way beyond her years. At only 20, Dana is already pushing her as the future of the UFC women's division. And Dana isn't just promoting Martinez. He's straight up using her as the weapon to end Dakota Ditcheva's hype train.
Sprinkle by TKO or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum.
And Ditcheva beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, my
Dakota Ditcheva came into the UFC with an undefeated record and a ton of hype. Fans and media called her the